that I was just verbally assaulted by this man, this drunk man. Pero yo pensaba que me iban a regañar más porque pues el señor me dijo así como muy, like I need to speak to a manager, you know? And so she came back and screamed at me. She's like, you stay right there and hold on.
Hola everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I know I said I was gonna post it sooner, but ya ven, soy bien floja. Anyways, here's the second part to the stories from Whataburger. I hope you guys enjoy it. A lady wanted to get out of the drive-thru or out of her car through the drive-thru window to beat me up. And so that story, esa vez me tocó trabajar graveyard. Trabajaba yo en las noches. And like I said, you get a lot of like drunk people, and this lady was like super rude since the beginning. She couldn't, like, I need to concentrate on this. So para todo tenía una pregunta, and like she wouldn't let me answer, and I was losing my patience, and I was just like, yes ma'am, that's just what I said, blah blah blah, like that. And I remember I did say that I was rude in that way, and for me to be rude, you really have to, like, customer service, I take pride in my customer service, and esa señora me hizo enojar, like I was all ready to like. So then I remember this coworker, he was like, what's going on, like why are you taking so long? Like creo que ya hasta tenían el su order lista, y like most of it, y todavía no podía terminar. Like the beginning of her order was already ready, and we couldn't finalize her order because she was just taking forever, you know. And so I'm like, ma'am, would there be anything else? And she kept on telling me like, stop asking me, stop asking, I'll tell you when I'm ready. And I was like, okay, well, like, whatever, like, just chill, you know. And so then yeah, like, and I remember I said finally or something like that, but I guess my mic wasn't like completely off, but I did say like finally, like something like that. Anyways, so then I opened the window to charge her, and then she's like, what did you say? And then I was like, nothing. And she's like, I heard you, you called me a bitch. And I was like, no ma'am, I never called you a bitch. And she's like, no, I heard you, you called me a bitch. And I was like, I'm sure I didn't, ma'am. And she's like, no, you wanna, I don't. And I was like, do you want to speak to a manager? Because like, yeah, by then ya estaba un poquito más curtida, ya sabía yo qué hacer. And I was like, do you want to speak to a manager? And then she's like, no, I don't need no manager, you get out here and you'll see how I teach you not to talk to me that way. And I was like, ma'am, I don't know what you heard, but I did not call you a bitch. And then she's like, no, you totally did, and I heard you, and I, you know, I'm gonna wait for you outside and blah blah blah. And she was like trying to get out, and I was like, ma'am, I'm not gonna let you talk to me that way. And I was already panicking inside of me. I was like, run. Pero pues no me podía ir. So what I did is I just closed the window like slowly, because I didn't want to slam it either, because then, you know, they could see it through the cameras and stuff. And I called somebody else, and the guy was like, one of my coworkers, he was like, well, what seems to be the problem, ma'am? Like, why are you so upset? And she was like, and so yeah, ya le empezó a decir que yo le había dicho bitch, que yo le había dicho todas estas cosas, que I was super rude since the beginning, and that I was like just cutting her off, like totally changing the whole thing. And she's like, no, she was being so rude, and I want my whole order for free. And I was like, ya cayó el 20. Esta señora quiere su order for free, so she's gonna drag me with her, you know. And so she was like, I want my order for free, or else I'm calling corporate. And the guy was like, ma'am, this order is like, I think it was like over like $100 worth. It was like maybe like 6 or 7 combos like completed, like, you know, a big order. So then he was like, ma'am, I can't do that. I can give you a discount, but I cannot give you your full order for free. And she was like, no, then I'm gonna call corporate and I'm gonna let them know that she called me a bitch and that she was being super rude. And the guy was like, ma'am, she's like never rude to anybody, which is true. Like I said, I take pride in my customer service wherever I work. And then so she was like, well, then I'm gonna call corporate and you better watch out, little girl. I'm gonna see you when you get out. I'm gonna wait here. And it was like 1 in the morning, like, sí, en la madrugada, era como la 1 de la madrugada y yo salía como hasta las 6, 7 de la mañana. So I don't know if she had time for that, but she wasn't there when I got out either way. But yeah, so the guys were like, what did you say to her? And I was like, I never said anything. And so the coworker who was with me asking me stuff, I was like, did you hear me say this about her? Did you hear me say stuff or talk, any smack about her? And he was like, no. I mean, no. I would have heard it because like everybody who works like in the drive-thru has like a little thing. And so he was like, I would have heard it. And I was like, exactly, I didn't. So then fast forward to the like next day, my manager, or like the district manager, he sits me down in one of the little stalls and then he's like, I need to talk to you. I'm gonna have to write you up. And I was like, why? And he's like, so I had a complaint from a customer and they called corporate, okay? And then I was like, okay. And then he's like, it says here that you called her a bitch and that you told her that she was ghetto and that you told her that she was a liar. And so esta señora le echó crema a su historia, like le echó crema, like she was, telling people that people at corporate, or the corporate number actually, when she called the corporate number, she was like telling them that I was like, she had told them that I was the worst, that I had called her all these names and that I was like, treating her bad. And so then he was like, is this true? And I was like, no, it's not true. I swear to God, like I hope, like I wish that you guys could record or any incidents. And he was like, I don't know, it's hard for me to believe. He goes, so I'm gonna have to give you a written warning because these are really big allegations. And I was like, no. So that was like the first ever write-up that I ever got, and I think I've only gotten like 2 or 3 in my whole life, but that was the first write-up I ever got. And he was like so upset and so sad that I ever did that, and I was like, I never did it. But I never saw her again, and I do till this day believe that all she wanted was a free meal. And that's why I think she was being so rude and she was trying to get me in trouble. And since she didn't get her way, she made it a bigger deal because she couldn't go down like a liar, Anyways, those are like 2 of my craziest stories working there. So if you guys want any more stories of those, just let me know and I'll talk about it. I don't have any problem with it. So yeah, I hope you guys liked getting ready with me. It wasn't anything too interesting, but I just felt like talking. So I'll see you guys next week. I love you guys. See ya. Bye.